Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to go over some of the best map strats that I know. We're going to go over some maps that are very well known and that are played a lot and often, and some of the best weapons for the maps and the best class setups you can have. So let's go into some of the best weapons in the game. So if you're new to the game, or you just want to try hard, you want to go as hard as you can, the weapons that you'll find are the easiest to use and are the best to use, resulting in the most kills and are the most consistent weapons are the M4A1. That is, well, it's showing the foul, but there it is, the M4A1, and then the submachine guns, the MP5, and then lastly the 725 2-round shotgun. Those are the best guns in the game because they're easy to use, they're consistent, they don't take much skill to use. Guns like the Kilo, the FAMAS, the Odin, M13, the Scar, the Gra, the AUG, the Uzi even, I like the Uzi, but the Uzi, the P19 Bison, the Striker 45, any of the LMGs basically, and M14, the SKS. So those are guns that are really kind of take a little bit of skill and learning. If you want to jump in and just have the best chance of doing the best, you want to run the M4, the MP5, or the 725. Those are the easiest guns, or the best guns in the game. No questions asked. Now some good class setups if you want to use them. So we'll start with the M4. I'm not really going to go over classes for maps, just the best classes in general, because it really doesn't matter. I mean, classes for guns are consistent usually, no matter what game mode. Some might change a little bit, but usually not so much. So if you want the best M4 class that a lot of people use, or that's just the best for me, and I'll demonstrate it in this, and why, you're going to go monolithic suppressor. That gives you damage range. Sound suppression isn't super important, but it increases your damage range. Barrel, we're going to go with the M16 Grenadier. That increases your damage range, bullet velocity, and increases your recoil control. We're going to go with no stock. That'll increase your movement speed. You'll be a little bit more mobile. Ammunition, you could use 50 or 60 rounds if you want. That's optional. I wouldn't though. Perk, since I play Domination and respawn game modes, Domination, Headquarters, mostly Domination, I do fully loaded because I use Dead Silence as my what's it called? My field upgrade. I use Dead Silence for that, so I don't use the ammunitions box anymore. I run Dead Silence, so I want fully loaded. I want my guns to be fully stocked with ammo. So, but if you don't use that, if you don't use fully loaded, you could, run a recoil. You can run a grip tape. But I go fully loaded. Monolithic suppressor, M16 Grenadier, barrel, no stock, and then the Merc foregrip. That is a very good M4, and we'll use that as a class. Let's create an MP5 class now. I should have one somewhere. Let's just make a new one, whatever. So the best MP5 class that you can make, we'll use a monolithic suppressor. The FSS Mini. Let me see which one. Yeah, the Mini. The FTAC collapsible stock. 10mm auto 30-round mag. Those are bullets that give you a little bit more damage and range, so we're going to use that. And you could use an optic. If you use a red dot, the MP5 is it's just going to do well. Now, if you run like for your field upgrade ammunitions box, you don't have to be fully loaded. You could use GI Mini Reflex, but usually I'll just skip the optic and I'll put on fully loaded. But if you want the best MP5 class, there it is: monolithic suppressor, FSS Mini barrel, GI Mini Reflex optic, FTAC collapsible stock, and the 10mm 30-round mag ammunition. It is a pretty good heavy hitter, really nice recoil management, and easy to use and kills quickly. So. And then if you're really going to be a tryhard, let's make a 725. So this really, it's just such a good gun with any attachments. You really doesn't matter. But I like to do sawed-off stock, barrel, sawed-off barrel. You can do the monolithic suppressor, that's okay. And then we'll do... you don't really need recoil control because you only have 2 shotgun shells. Let's see here. Doesn't really matter, like I said, it's just because it's just such a... There, monolithic suppressor, sawed-off barrel, tack laser, sawed-off stock, Tempest slim grip. It's actually... We're gonna do sleight of hand. That'll give us faster reload time because it only has 2 shells. Now let's go into the map strategies for Shoot House. Oh, I forgot. Or did I? My new favorite gun in the game. I didn't like it before, but with the blueprint that they have for it, it makes it, in my opinion, the best gun in the game. This is the CR56 AMAX, or the Galil. So, by its own, it's still a pretty good gun, but if you use the Emissary, which you unlock at the end of the Battle Pass, the Emissary blueprint, at the end of the Season 4 Battle Pass, it is insane. It is my favorite weapon. It's like it's a submachine gun, and it's an assault rifle all in one. Compensator for recoil controlled FSS 8.3 intruder barrel that's aim down sight speed. This aim walking movement speed for the stock. This is recoil control, and that helps with recoil stabilization. So you got a lot of recoil management because on its own, the base model of the gun, there's a bit of recoil, so this greatly helps. It is amazing. Now let's get into the map strats, and I'll demonstrate, not with bots, just shooting around and showing you the mobility of the weapons, why they're so good. So, Shoot Houses first. I'm only going to go over like maybe 2 or 3 maps that are super popular for respawn, or maps that people enjoy. So we'll start out with the M4. This is a slower M4 class setup, but with the no stock it increases movement just a little bit. Let me explain the guns first before we go into the map strats. So this gun, even without the stock, is really good for controlling recoil. I mean, it takes a little to no skill to do that. Let's hop up here, and I'm going to aim over there on that little rectangular area in that spawn. We're going to see if I can control the recoil up there. Yeah, this thing is consistent and accurate. So with the no stock, you get increased mobility, and this thing hits hard. It is a very heavy hitter. Nice gun. Mobility isn't bad. It's one of the slower classes. And when you mount, you really get barely any recoil. So let's spawn in with the MP5. MP5, you get crazy mobility. You can run around the map so fast. Now the recoil might be a little crazy. Actually, let me edit this because let me see something real quick. We're gonna need that Merc foregrip. I think that'll help, because I know this recoil is a little wonky. Let's try that now. Still a little bit crazy, but this is more of an up-close weapon. This is for close encounters. Maybe up close to medium range, maybe. Long range, you're not really going to kill. I mean, you still could if you have really good recoil management. But I mean, you can be crazy fast with this weapon. Okay, there's that one. Let's go to the 725. It's just really not real reason to show you why they're so good. I showed you the classes, how to create them. You got to use them. So now let's talk about map strats. Let me just pull out a random gun. So strategies. This is Shoot House. This is a 3-lane map. You've got this side. This is one of the lanes. 3-lane means there's 3 segments of the map that are used in combat. I mean, 3 lanes. This is literally a lane all the way into their spawn, a middle lane from one spawn to the other, and a lane all the way over to the left from one spawn to the other. So you're either going to spawn over here, or you're going to spawn, obviously, where I was a second ago, over there. So a good strat to do this, again, this is with Search and Destroy and non-respawn game modes. It's going to differ a little bit. But I like Domination, I like Headquarters, Team Deathmatch, that type of thing. So A good thing to run is dead silence. You get a slight FOV, field of view increase, and it makes your footsteps really quiet. It's good for flanking, and it's good for catching people by surprise. So most of the action that occurs on Shoot House of this map will occur over here, on the lane over here, and the lane over here in this junkyard. You're not going to see a whole lot of action in the middle, because most of the action in the middle actually takes place crossfire from one end to the other. A lot of the action takes place over here, and really this is just the super hot area. This left flank, if you're on this side of the spawn, is the really hot area for combat. So let's go into strats. So if you spawn here and you want to rush, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Whatever class you want to use to rush, you can use. Submachine guns are nice, weapons with a lot of mobility, but you'll spawn here. What I like to do, you run over here, you obviously have no chance of getting hit by enemies unless they throw frags, so you don't have to check anything. Right here, up to this point of running from the spawn, you really don't have to check anything either up here. Sometimes there'll be an enemy over here. What I like to do is I'll slide and jump, check this real quick. Again, usually there's not a lot of people over here. This is B objective on domination, so there might be someone in this corner over here. So when I slide, I'll check over there first, and then I'll move over here, but it'll be fast. It's a check, and then I might jump over here, check this out real quick, check up there, and then this is where you can get tons of kills, because if you check on your map, you see the map in the top left corner. If you see most of your teammates are in this vicinity, this sort of U shape, they're on this side of the map, your spawn side, chances are they're all over there. They're over there in the junkyard on their side of the spawn, or they're over there. So my rush route, if I don't do this, if I don't check by crate 2, I don't pop over here, I don't check this corner. If I want to rush, what I'll do is I'll sprint over here, I'll aim real quick, and I'll jump, and kind of with my peripheral just check if there's anyone up there. About 8 out of 10 times there's really nobody that's going to be up there. Sometimes there is, so it's good to, as you jump, check. I don't really know why I jump, but just, you know, in case I need to turn last second in the air, kind of maybe perhaps catches them off guard. So up to that point, it'll look like this. Okay, I'm out of my spawn and I'm rushing. Might check, might jump a little, and then I'll jump, check again. It takes just a split second to check. There, that's checking. We'll run right there, and I'll show you just how quick it is. That is me checking that crate up there. It is a split second. It's just a slight camera turn midair just to see if there's anyone there, and if there is, if I notice them and they don't notice me, maybe they had noticed me, I don't know. I'll land here, but as soon as I land here with that jump, I'm popping right back out to kill them. So it looks like something like this. Because they're probably going to predict that you're either going to pop out over there, or that you're going to wait a little bit. They're probably not going to expect this. That might catch them off guard a little bit. So again, I run, I'm sprinting up to here, and then I check, and then I might slide and I'll check here. If you're going to rush from that spawn, the first thing you're going to check is this side right here of this wall on their spawn, because sometimes there's going to be people over here. A lot of people like to sit right here and wait and watch this, because this is a popular flanking route, so people will sit right here and wait for you. That happens to be the line that I run right there. Or there'll be someone here. People like to sit here for some reason. I don't know why, because there's 2 windows up there. So let's do it all again up until that point. So okay, so I'm running out of my spawn. I'll check that if I want to, maybe not. I'll do that little pop, and then I'll slide right about here when their side starts to come into view. Be that little pop check, and then it'll be slide, and then aim. Now I wouldn't recommend slowly aiming around the corner like this. When you check that, and if there's nobody there, or if there is, kill them. Then I would wait a second, maybe move over here if you kill someone, so that side, if there's anyone over there, they can cool off. And oh, well, he's not coming that way. So you check that, you'll slide, check that, run over here to the wall, and then do a jump shot. Aim right here. You want to aim here, right on this little piece of cover right here, because people will sit right here, or they'll sit up here and aim. You don't really have to worry too much about this spot right over here, because I mean, people will be there sometimes. More popularly, they'll be waiting right here for you. Most of the time, if there's anyone waiting for people to flank, they're going to be sitting right there. So let's do it again from here. It's a little peek, check, and then if there's nobody here, I'm checking here, and I'm checking this little crack. If I don't see anyone right here, you can even probably move over here, and if you check that spot too, you're good to run and then aim right there and pick someone off, because a lot of people wait there a lot of the times. So again, it's the pop, check, and then 7 or 8 out of 10 times you're going to kill people. Now after you're done killing that person and you jump shot, you're going to kill them, you take them out. You can check more behind there because you couldn't see behind there farther back. And then you can check here. I feel like a lot of people stand right here. A lot of people, when I rush, usually start to pop up right there after I kill that guy on that spawn. They'll start running from over here. So once I kill that guy, I'm going to do another jump and aim right over here. Now also you want to be mindful of the fact that someone might be sitting behind these barrels over here waiting for you. So when you jump out, they're going to kill you most likely. They might be mounted right here waiting for you, and if they see you pop out, I mean, you're dead. There's nothing you can do. So you want to check this over here, and that'll look something like this. So you kill this guy, you take him out, and then you're going to jump, and you can even jump and kill these guys. Kind of angle yourself right here to where you can kill, if there's anyone over here, you can kill them over here, and then have just enough room to check if there's anyone over there. This takes a lot of skill, and it's very fast. I know I'm explaining this, and you're seeing me do it rather slowly. I'll show you what that looks like in a second when we put it all together, and it is fast. It takes a lot of thinking. So then you can jump out after you take out anyone who's sitting right over there, because you have cover right here. You have this concrete wall protecting you from the guy over there by the barrels. Once you take them out, then you can jump and kill them. I also find that there might be someone sitting up here. People can blend in fairly well right here. So you want to check that barrel as well, because people can sit right up there. So you kill this guy, you're still in cover, check that, and then you can even run up here. Now if there's nobody over there, then you're good to keep flanking. Let's put that all together so I can show you how fast it is. So before I do it, I'm going to explain to you one more time what it looks like, what I'm doing, and then we'll put it all together. It's very fast. So I come out of my spawn. I'm not going to check this. This is going to be the not checking the mid. It's going to be run, do a little peek, nobody's up there, aim, run, jump shot. Okay, let's put that all together. I'm going to pop dead silence so I can have my full sprint, and I'll show you how fast it goes. It is very, very fast. We're going to start all the way in the back of the spawn. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to show you what it looks like put together. So here we go. That is it. Now it doesn't sound chaotic, but when you have VTOLs and things flying over you and everything's exploding, you have bullets whizzing over your head, it's a bit fast, it's a bit stressful. So now let's go over a flanking route on this side. If you want to go to the left through the junkyard, if you spawn here, I'm not going to explain not nearly as much in detail as I did last time, because there's not much really you can do. So and it's just, this is more linear, this is more straight. That has a lot of things you can hide behind or do or whatever. So you can, first you can check this, peek, then you can run along this wall, so it keeps you in cover from this whole huge section where people might be. You're in cover from here, you could slide, maybe check that, you usually don't need to. Run, slide behind a car, check mid over there where they might be flanking, check through the windows of the car, you can slide here, wait, listen for footsteps, check over there, someone might be on top of that concrete, someone might be behind that concrete wall, and then jump and do the same thing. It's mirrored basically. When you get to this spot and you're in their spawn, it is a mirrored movement and mirrored strat. You're jump aiming and jump shotting if there's anyone there. A lot of the times there's going to be snipers of people sitting up here aiming across to their side, and you can easily pick them off. It's just a simple jump check. Oh, there's someone up there. Shoot them in the head. They're dead. Now if there's a lot of people over here and you're not confident you can take them all out, but they don't see you, or they're pursuing you, but they're not super aggressive, or whatever the circumstance may be, so you kill them, you can run behind this concrete wall, slide, fake them out, make them think you're going to go this way, and then kind of run that way, make them think you're going to go that way, and then jump back and take them out. Hopefully we can find a shootout map so I can show you what this looks like all put together. So it'll be another jump shot. Oop, run by here. If there's too many people, go behind here. If there's nobody else, you just cut straight through here and then, you know, keep pursuing the enemy. So there's that strat for that side. Now it's just mirrored. It's a bunch of jump shotting, checking corners. So if you want to rush, I rush that side always. If I spawn over here, I rush the left. But if you want to rush over here, you're really protected from this side, from their spawn and this side where enemies might be, by rushing this route. So if you run this route, you can really go anywhere. You can go all the way to the far left. You can cut through the middle of the cars. Doesn't really matter. You can slide, check, and slide, check, maybe, oop, maybe mount, check the windows. Now, since the middle doesn't get a lot of traffic, there are people here sometimes, but it's usually the left and the far right. It's not really the middle lane. Since the middle is usually open and there's not a lot of people there, you can use this to your advantage. This crate system, this is another thing that I love to do when I'm rushing this side, as I mentioned earlier. We're going to take a different route. So instead of going straight and checking that and, you know, doing the jump shot over there, we're going to go on this crate. And how I do that is, if you notice there's a lot of people here and you're getting shot, you're wounded, or you notice that there's like 4 or 5 people or 3 people over here that you feel like you can't take out, or they saw you, instead of waiting here, you can juke them out. You're going to run back, climb up these crates, and then now you're covered from this position. Now this is mirrored over here too. Enemies over here can get on this wall, they can climb up and shoot you from here. They can shoot you on these red crates. So you want to hop up from here, you're protected from that side, but when you get up here, jump and just check. It is a real quick check. So you're just going to jump. If there's someone there, just kill them. It takes 2 seconds to jump. Then what you can do, since I said you're mostly protected, you will die if you're in the middle running around from crossfire, I'm sure, and people do run in there sometimes, just not all the time. But what you can do to prevent yourself from getting sniped or shot in the middle, or protect yourself more, is instead of just falling straight down with this strat, instead of just doing that, we're going to jump and use this little wooden piece of this shoot house of this building. We're going to use that as cover by jumping and aiming right there where people will be set up. Again, this map is mirrored on each side basically. So people they're standing here and they're shooting across to the other team's spawn. You'll get up here after you take that guy out, or after you check it, you'll check and then you'll jump, and as you're falling, you'll aim right here. You don't have to worry too much about people hiding here or running, because they'll run here. You don't see people just sitting here. Someone might be in this corner. You might want to check that. So it'll look like this. Oh no, I'm getting shot at or something. What do I do? And then you climb up, check that real quick, jump, aim, maybe slide, check that corner, jump, aim, and then you can jump and surprise the enemy team on this side. That is essentially a shoot house. I mean, that's it. With surfaces that are really noisy when you run on, you might want to use dead silence if you do. That'd be helpful, I believe. You definitely want to be quiet, and you definitely want to get the advantage. So again, you get shot at, or things didn't go as planned, run up here, check this real quick, jump, aim, because there might be someone up there, slide, check that, jump, and then turn, jump, and you have the upper hand of anyone over there. Now, last piece of little tidbit information concerning shoot house. We'll talk about this whole house. You might want to pop dead silence if you're flanking people, because this is a very noisy floor. You know, there's loud footsteps here. So if you're gonna rush into this building and you want to check things, so you run up here. First thing you want to do, you might want to just crouch walk, or you might want to be a little quiet. Now, you don't have to worry too much about people hiding here. People do on certain game modes, but domination, people really don't hide back here, so you don't necessarily have to check that. You should be more worried about someone who's mounting on this desk right here, because if you run through, let me knock that up. Okay, because if you run through, someone can easily just pick you off. So what you want to do is you can kind of ignore this unless you know somebody's up here. You can either mount and check, or you can just jump and aim. And then nobody really camps in this corner, I find. Nobody ever sits here. So if you kill that person or there's nobody there, then you just jump check the stairs. This is another stairway entrance. Then you have the advantage on this side of this red crate area, this left flank. You will hear people if they run up these steps. It's very loud, so you don't really have to watch this door. You should close it. If you use claymores, plant one. But you'll hear that. You'll hear someone coming up, and you'll definitely, if the door's closed, hear that. So then you should probably like lay down in this corner. They'll pop through. Just shoot them. So that flank route, you come up the stairs, and you're gonna jump, check, slide, and check all this. And you can also watch B flag on domination from here if anyone's running, wanting to steal it, or if anyone's over there. People can mount on those tires over there, and they'll watch these windows often. So watch that area. Use this as cover. People also like to stand on the red cargo container area a lot, so be mindful of that. That is shoot house. I think I'm only going to cover shoot house in this video. I want to get into some gameplay, so we're going to do just that. And I will show you just how well I have gotten at this game. I think. Oh, we have shoot house 24/7. Let's do that. That's a good way to demonstrate it. Hello? Okay. Now we're going to play on some shoot house. Thankfully they have a shoot house 24/7 playlist, so we're going to hop into that, and I will show you the actual strats in motion. Here we go, playing domination, nice. Let's use the emissary. So we're losing right now, but I'll show you this flank route. We're on the opposite side, so check this. So again, you should expect enemies since there's nobody on this side. You should expect resistance. Oop. You should expect resistance over on that side. See how well we're doing? It's all about knowing what the hell's going on. I can pop back. We'll just chill. I need to turn on my headphones. I'm gonna jump, as I said. Check up here. To hit that roof. Ooh, hi. Nice. So again, here's the jump strat, the jump shot. We're gonna aim, take out them over there, hide behind this crate, as I said. I'm gonna run over here, jump. I just died. Whoa, I never spawned here before. That's weird. Check that, as I said. We're gonna check this. So there's the strat in motion. We have dead silence. We'll pop that. Now, I don't do this usually, but ooh. There's the jump behind thing that I showed near the end. Killed him. Oh, he rushed. We'll do that strat again. Check that split second. Come over here, and then we'll go up here. If I feel like I don't want to push that, and then jump over here. Okay, there's 2 more kills. We'll check these corners. Now I know there's going to be people over here. Yep. Okay, it's all about map awareness, and you see your enemies on one side more than the other. You probably know that the enemies are on the opposing side. Another kill. Making people leave, that's always nice. So, opposite rush route, we're gonna run over here. I like to check that real quick, jump over here. Now, you know there's gonna be people over here. Yeah, you knew that was gonna happen. A lot of people over there. We're on dead silence. Guy up there, yeah, so I told you there might be guys on that concrete. One up here, another strat you can do is run over here, check this. That guy's camping, he's just camping back there. Okay. Ow. That guy's still behind me. And we won. Nice. All because I joined. It's a lie. But we did do very well. $26-16, that's not really that good, but, you know. I think we did pretty well. That was a good demonstration, I believe. That's why I love the Emissary. It just doesn't fail me. Kind of want to play some Search and Destroy. That was a quick demonstration of that. So I'm gonna do what I haven't done in a long time. I'm gonna play with my headset off. It's not anything to do with you guys, or I don't want you to get. It's not because I don't want you guys to hear me. It's just because I don't know. I feel like I can focus better that way. I'll turn it on at some parts, like speaking during a match break, or, you know, when I get a chance to. But I don't want to go there. I don't want to go to Azure Cave. But yes, we're gonna do that. So yes, hope you guys like the stream.
set up and stuff. So funny.
It was like...
Search and destroy.
I was using slug shotgun.
Search and destroy. Round. Pick it up. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Asset location confirmed. Defending them is critical. for it. Keep at 'em. Search and destroy. Asset location confirmed. Enemy UAV on. Less than a minute. Enemy bomb at Bravo. Get over there. On
Nice.
to the next round.
Ah! The bushes!
Switching sides. Search and destroy. Target ID. Bomb is in play. Attack the weapon caches. Overhead. Less than a minute.
He's up. You see him up there?
Yeah, are we, lads? Search and destroy. Retrieve the bomb and target. Cap the bomb. Move. Assault in A. Set. Hold that position.
Is that a hit marker?
Away. On to the next round.
Wow. That's so